Real Madrid decide on two shock alternatives in case Jose Mourinho deal falls through. Mourinho is closing in on a sensational return to Real Madrid, but Los Blancos have backup options in case it doesn't happen. Real Madrid have decided on two surprise alternatives if they cannot appoint Jose Mourinho as their new manager. Mourinho has reportedly been in talks with Real for weeks over replacing Alvaro Arbeloa at the end of the current season. The Portuguese boss, who is currently in charge of Benfica, has repeatedly denied in public that he has spoken to club president Florentino Perez, but according to BBC Sport, he is now in final negotiations to return for what would be a second spell at the Bernabeu. He is even said to have laid out a list of 10 major demands to Perez, including the ability to bring his own staff to the club. While it seems almost certain that Mourinho will be the next manager in the dugout at Los Blancos, a deal is not done yet. Real identify two Mourinho alternatives. According to Spanish journalist Raúl Varela, Real have identified two left field alternatives in case negotiations to appoint Mourinho unexpectedly fail. One of them is club legend Raúl, who was previously in charge of the club's Castilla side for 6 years between 2019 and 2025. The Spaniard left the club entirely after being overlooked for the Real job in favor of Xabi Alonso last summer. Castilla twice lost in the third-tier promotion playoffs during his stewardship. In their statement announcing the departure of the legendary former striker, who scored over 300 goals for the club, Real spoke exceptionally fondly of Raúl. They stated that it was an honor to have one of the greatest legends in our history and in world football as a coach and mentor for our academy. Raúl also exemplifies all the values of Real Madrid. These are values he has also passed on as a coach, the statement continued. Raúl will always be in the hearts of all Madrid fans, and Real Madrid will always be his home. Real Madrid wishes Raúl and his family all the best in this new stage of his life. The second alternative, meanwhile, is American coach Pellegrino Matarazzo, whose rapid rise up the footballing pyramid saw him be appointed as Real Sociedad manager last year. The 48-year-old guided Sociedad to the Copa del Rey title earlier this year, becoming the first American to win a trophy across Europe's top 5 major leagues. Sociedad are currently in 8th place in La Liga and on course to qualify for next season's Conference League, though they can still make it into the Europa League depending on results elsewhere. Varela claims that Matarazzo is seen as a modern option, not by Perez, but by one of his most trusted advisors. It is said that the coach is liked within the club, though conceded that his arrival as Real manager seems impossible despite that fact. As for Raúl, the club's board is said to describe him as having the right profile to address the current needs. Should things run smoothly with Mourinho, however, the status of either candidate will not progress any further. But Real clearly have backup options available in case an agreement cannot be reached.